And at the midway point, Chris, what stands out about this phase of the regular season to you?
Well, usually the standings have solidified, Kevin, and the favorites, the cellar dwellers. We had some great stories. Now this is where the front offices has to take a hard look at their roster and maybe look to make some moves as well.
It's Powell on the wing. He's covered by Randolph. Nice shot by Portis.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Now here's Brunson. Drives to the hoop. Haynes passes to Childress. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Powell against Brunson. Down low. Here's Portis. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Portis has got 6 points.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Now the pass to Childress. Haynes, guarded by Powell. 6 to shoot. Here's Brunson. And another 3 for Houston.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
It's Powell on the wing. Brunson covering. Stolen. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Finished off the break. Childress has got his second basket.
Tremendous adjustment in there. They're hard to stay focused on the hoop when you got to do that.
The shot by Powell, no good.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Brunson scanning the floor. Out to the wing. Left side, Randolph. Shoots over Price. No good off the back of the rim.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers. They've come out with guns blazing. 4 for 5 from the field. They've got the D reeling.
Here's Randolph. Following the 3 by Milwaukee. Here's Childress. And the 3 off target. Last game for the Rockets, they picked up the win against the Nuggets in Ball Arena.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
In that kind of environment, every point matters. The bench was a huge reason why they won that one.
And I can't think of a higher percentage look than that. Giannis, one of the best ever working inside.
Pass to Haynes. Now, here's Childress. D right on him. Haynes, guarded by Powell. Yep, that one goes.
Oh, no hesitation to get it to the rim. He uses his height advantage to convert the easy.
That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Brunson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Shoots over Portis. That one rolling around and rims out. Bucks leading by 3. Powell finds Portis. Good on the bucket.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Sexton, he's checked in for Houston. The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the night.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Powell, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Banked in off the glass.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now a timeout called by Houston. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Here's Sexton following the basket by Giannis. And Childress kicks to Sexton. And the three ball is good.
You know, the timing, the rhythm, I'm a big fan of when Sexton can just catch and shoot.
Right wing. Here is McGuire. 8 points his last outing. Here's Powell. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Powell against Sexton. Pass to Şengün. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee leading by 7. Price dishes to Powell. From deep. Buries it from three-point range. Powell's got 7 points in the game.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Sexton against Powell. The shot by Sexton, no good. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 17-5 run here. Powell, that's good.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Teams changing it up here. Now here's Sexton. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Nuggets in Denver.
And it was the little things too. I mean, getting to the line, finding ways to get his points any way possible.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
At the line for 2.
And so he makes both from the line. Bucks leading by 11. Passes it to Hernangomez. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Sexton against Powell. Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Pirtle against Powell. To the left wing. Everly with the ball. Back to Powell. Just 4 to shoot. Now Randolph knocks it loose. And there's the pass to Christopher. for Williams, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And he's not going to pass up that one. And trust me, he should. He's solid from that in-between there.
Powell, the pass to Hernan Gomez. Beverly up top. Here's Powell. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Everything looked good until the finish. And all.
Christopher, the pass to Şengün. Williams against Sexton. Over Williams. And it's Houston with another one.
Clever and confident in that pick and roll. Sexton's decision-making in these sets has really improved.
And so it's Milwaukee heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Well, we know that Colin Sexton is an efficient scorer. He shed some light on the mentality that's made him successful.
I feel like I've just been calm and letting the game come to me and not trying to force anything and just getting shots that my teammates create for me and just knocking them down.
And even though he's more a point guard in stature, Greg Sexton more of a flat-out scorer at that point than he is a facilitator.
Yeah, and Kevin, there's always a place for guys who can put the ball in the basket, especially if they lock in on the defensive end.
Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now. Milwaukee leading by 3. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the Wizard in the last time out against the Cavaliers was all business. He finished with 23 points, and his passing was just incredible. He piled up an impressive number of assists. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
It's all about getting into a comfort zone early. When he does that, he can be very difficult to contain the rest of the way.
Pass to Portis. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
For Milwaukee, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
Here's Rhodes. No good, unable to end this run.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside and creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
You're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
Who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
And here is Childress. 14 points from him the last game against the Nuggets in Denver. Passes it to Brunson. 5 to shoot. Here's Christopher. Another shot. No good on that one. Now the Bucks take it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
It may be the most bankable play in this offense. Antetokounmpo on the roll with the finish.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Deflects the pass, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
.143 left in the first half of the game. Powell against Brunson. And the shot goes in. Giannis has got the lead up to 14 now for Milwaukee.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Powell against Brunson. There's the pass to Rhodes. Can they get it? Nailed from three-point land. Brunson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
59 seconds left in the first half. Inside, Antetokounmpo. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Takes the 13-footer. Brunson, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
With some arc, and it's blocked. And he gets it back. Shot clock at 5. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Haynes, guarded by Powell, can't connect from the right block. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo. And that concludes the first half. The Bucks on top, ending the second quarter with an energy burst, a 19-5 run. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Here's Powell. And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer, starting the second half. Giannis and Portis, the lengthy post pair for him. Powell is out there with Price. And it's Avdia in at the small forward.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Brunson, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Antetokounmpo. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Here's Childress. It's hauled in by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And the dunk by Powell.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Their poise has been tremendous. I mean, excellent at both ends, has them increasing this lead.
Got a piece of it. Pass to Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Haynes. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. 7 points in the game. Enzo Powell will bring it up for Milwaukee. To the middle. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Brunson against Powell. Brunson the pass to Rhodes. Here's Childress, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And a lot of attention on Antetokounmpo's offense, but don't sleep on the D. He can defend every part of the court and does it with intensity.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Start it.
You're horrible, Houston.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get loud for your Club City Texans.
Some changes here for the Bucks. McGuire's checked in, and it's Patrick Beverley in for Price. Here's Şengün. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
Hey, yo, right here.
Randolph finds Sexton. To the paint. Here's Şengün. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
And they 1 for 5 to start the half. I mean, whatever adjustments they made at halftime weren't the right ones.
Here's Portis. Wow, that makes him a perfect 10 for 10, double-digit perfection.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, the results are clear as day. Great approach coming into the third quarter. We'll see if they can keep it up.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Bucks substitution. Kenrich Williams.
Here's Childress.
In for the Bucks.
This is his second to the free throw line in this one.
At the line for Houston. Jakob Poeltl. One shot.
Free throw, no good for Poeltl.
And Poeltl is a massive guy, someone that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks at the bucket. I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Here's Christopher. He has 7.
Milwaukee foul. Billy Hernangomez. That's his
And guys, let's get your
personal
take on the scoring breakdown so far for the
foul. The
Bucks.
line for your
Want to see how
Rockets.
efficient the offense is running?
Josh
A great
Christopher.
stat to look at is points off assist. And they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint because those have been big.
Abdias checked in for the Bucks. Bucks leading by 16. Now here's Powell. He's got 16. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Down against Randolph. He dishes it to Sexton. That one's not going to go. Great D that time from Powell.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Shot clock at 6. High arcing shot. He lays it in. Powell's got 6 in the quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Then McGuire with the jam.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for it with hops.
Here's Sexton, and too long on the shot.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
And the wide open shot from Avdia. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
3 points.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though. Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
For Houston, they have had 15 tries at the line. They've made 10.
Josh Christopher.
And he makes the first. And the Bucks with some changes. Portis comes in for Hernangomez. And it's Price in for Dunn. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Milwaukee with the ball. To the inside. The shot's good from McGuire. McGuire's got 12 points in just the second half.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Powell against Brunson. Powell kicks to Price. 1 second left. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Now that's the way you want to end the quarter, with the momentum on your side.
And so it's Milwaukee, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Thomas is out there with Frazier, and it's Haynes in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Powell with the steal. Here's Windler. And the NBA introducing new measures to discourage fan misconduct. Greater security and pursuing legal action, Chris, when that line is crossed.
Yeah, Kevin, we're living in interesting times, my friend. People may need to blow off steam, but I'll tell you this, the players are here to entertain. They're not as punching bags.
No good from Price. The Rockets shooting 41% for the game. And the rejection by Powell. And so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touched it last. Here's Burton. Pass to Haynes. Rebound, Milwaukee. It's Powell on the wing. Frazier covering. Thomas against Price. It's Powell on the wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Portis. Burton grabs the miss. Rockets have gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Thomas dishes to Frazier. The pass to Rhodes. Bank shot, no good. And here's Price. He brings it up for Milwaukee. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. It's Powell on the wing. And the dunk by Powell.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Hart.